So losing that load really put us in a bind. It's now 2:30 in the afternoon. I spent all day on the board. Mason's unable to go on the board due to being sick. So we have really shoddy Wi-Fi here. But I was able to lock something down for tomorrow going to Indianapolis. Tomorrow's Saturday. It's scheduled to pick up tomorrow at 7 a.m. So we're gonna shoot down the road here and find a truck stop so we can get a shower.
2 miles.
Because it's been a couple days. So that's the plan right now. We're actually going 20 minutes in the wrong direction because there's no showers going toward where we gotta pick up. But we need a shower pretty bad, so it is what it is. I hope we don't have to take the turnpike there. It'll be expensive if we have to.
Turnpike there and back, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
So this will be like an $800 shower. They sell shower doors there. You think they'll let us take a shower there? No? Alright, we'll see you guys. See how messed up this place is about to be. Going that way. No way, Jose. Fuck. This is kind of jacked up, huh?
Yeah.
No idling of vehicles. Crazy Jersey. Crazy Jersey. I just want to set it up for me as easy as I can get it. Probably still mess it up. What did I say? I probably still mess it up, and here I go fucking it up. I just don't know if I overcorrect sometimes or what, man. Like sometimes I don't turn fast enough. Sometimes I hold the turn too long. Damn, it just irks me that I can't figure this trailer out, man.
And it doesn't look like the wheels like move at all, really.
Is our APU running? Guess we don't have to start it. Alright, so we end up coming down here to a TA in Paulsboro?
Yeah.
Paulsboro, New Jersey. Sure. Pick one, any one.
This is...
Uh-oh. You got that one? Hold on, fat butts. Yeah, she pulls less. Hey. Good job. So on the way over here, the broker called me up and said there was something funky happening with the load we were supposed to be picking up tomorrow. So I waited till we got here, and then I called him back. I was like, hey, did we figure that out? Guys, please stop pulling me.
Don't pull, fat butt.
Stop pulling me. And yeah, so we lost that load. Stop pulling me. So we're gonna do one of two things. I messaged another load tomorrow that picks up right down. Actually, it picks up right where we left, and it goes to North Carolina. And then if that doesn't work out, we're probably just gonna deadhead west and see if we can find something to pick up. There was a load going to Statesboro, Georgia. It's kind of dark over here. I'm just gonna let her go. Statesboro, Georgia. Let me switch this around. Whoo! Wearing my Scotty Kramer hoodie. Yeah, it was a. They needed ramps, and it was a telehandler, which is basically a booming forklift. But they only wanted to pay. I think it was like $2.50 a mile, and I countered them with $3 a mile, and they told me no. They could only put $50 more on the load, but you needed ramps. I told the guy, I'm like, you realize the ramp kit costs $6,000, right? He's like, oh, is that how much it is? I'm like, yeah, these ramp kits aren't cheap. So he tried to give me an extra $50. I turned him down. I said I'd rather sit for the weekend. So anyways, that's what we're doing. Lita ended up ordering some pizza from, let me see what the name of it is. The Famous Father and Sons Pizza. So we're gonna give that a shot. Uber Eats is gonna be bringing that to us. It's been a while since I used Uber Eats, because a lot of places that you go, you're kind of way out in the middle of nowhere, and nobody will bring it to you. So says he's picking up my order. Latest arrival by 7:25. So yeah, I'll let you guys know how that goes. We've been I've been jonesing for some really good pizza ever since I picked up Lita 10 years ago from I believe the pizza that we got was from Rhode Island, and man, it was amazing. So anyways, I'm exhausted. I'm stressed out from losing. I mean, we lost probably four loads today in total, with that one, with the first one starting out this morning. Then we had some other ones. You know, I called on another load, and it was going to be a COD load. So he's like, I'll just send you the address and you can start heading that way. I'm like, all right, cool. What time do they stop unload, or what time do they stop loading? He said 3 o'clock. And at that time it was 1 something. And I punched in the address and it said it was going to take me 2.5 hours. And I told him, I said, I can't make this. He's like, oh, you could try. I'm like, dude, I'm not driving 2.5 hours for them to be closed. So we lost that one. We lost this one. And then I think there was one other that I can't quite remember. So Mason's still sick, so he hasn't really been on the board. Let's see, my brother's that manifold thing, or that EGR temp sensor, the JB Weld is holding on that. So he's hammering down in North Carolina, and then we're going to try to get him back to Georgia for Christmas. And then I don't know, we'll see how it goes for us. I'll drive all the way home empty if I have to. I don't care. Anyways, let me go help Lita with these dogs, and we're going to wait on this pizza. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, they can smell the pizza. Look at Fat Butts.
Oh, goodness. That smells
Oh, let's go to the truck, and we'll take a look at this oven fresh pizza.
Come on,
Go on, Fat Butts.
No,
Hey,
don't
hey,
sit.
don't sit. Keep walking. Keep walking. Let's go. You jerk. She's excited. Let's check this pizza out. Let's check it out. Yeah, that light didn't do much, did it? Boom.
Looks good to me.
Yeah? Smells amazing. What did this end up costing? $50?
41.
That was before tip. 40 something before tip. Oh, look at that thing. I'm excited. What? Good morning. So last night I ended up emailing that broker about the Saturday load. It picks up 8 miles from here and goes to North Carolina. So we ended up talking back and forth, agreed to take the load, and then like, I think she sent Lita the Raycon at like 12 o'clock last night when we were asleep.
It's Friday though.
She was like, Lita was sitting up waiting on it. Lita tried to go to bed at like 8 o'clock. I was going to bed at 8 o'clock.
You were passed out.
Yeah, we were both passed out. And then I ended up checking the email, and then she sent the carrier packet, which is weird because we're already signed up with them.
Yeah.
So filled out the carrier packet, and then she didn't get the Raycon to us till like 12 o'clock last night. So this gets to pick up today, and we can drop it tomorrow. So that'll have us completely free for Monday, and it puts a little jingle in the pocket, you know? So it's nothing great. I just want to get as far away from the Northeast as I possibly can. Oh, every time I come up here, I'm like, well, maybe it'll be better next time.
It will never be.
And it's
better.
never, I mean, honestly, okay. So if I wasn't trying to get home for Christmas, we could have bounced around and made, there was loads from here going everywhere but to the south. I mean, we could have gone over to Oklahoma or even California. There was a bunch going to Salt Lake City paying really good. I mean, there was good paying loads from here. So we can't take that away from them, but we couldn't find anything going south.
Also a lot of cheap loads.
Well, there is a lot of cheap freight. I don't know if it's like a Christmas thing, if these brokers are like, these people need to go home, so maybe they'd be willing to take this stuff. But like I said, man, I turned down a load yesterday over, I think I asked him for an extra $200 and he came back with 50, and I said no. You know, a lot of you guys are probably going to be like, oh, it's only $150. I don't care. It's the point of not bending the knee to them, because then the next guy, they won't even offer the 50 for, because now the load board shows that rate's even lower. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to ruin the rates. I was prepared to deadhead home from here to make Christmas if I had to. Luckily we found something to North Carolina paying decent. I mean, it's not stellar, but it's above my minimum. And I don't have to mess with my ramps. I don't have to do any of that. I mean, you got to treat them ramps. I think you need to treat, well, I don't know.
They're heavy.
They're ridiculous. Depends on if you need to use all 4 of them, what size tarp. I was trying to compare them to tarps. So I don't really mind throwing my little black ones or even my blue one. Like when we tarp coils and stuff like that. I mean, it sucks to tarp them for, 100 miles or whatever. I mean, I guess we've never really done that, but it just sucks knowing I'm tarping it today and it's coming off tomorrow morning. But depending on what tarps, like I wouldn't want to do my big tarp over my ramps. I'd rather do my ramps over that big tarp, and I would rather do my little tarps over the ramps, if that makes sense. Plus, there's a lot more liability to the ramps. Like, I don't know if I told you guys or showed you guys this, but after unloading those rams, let me plug this in. This thing's dying. So you set the ramp up into this channel. There's like a U channel, and then there's like, the ramp has like this circular aluminum piece welded to it, and that circular piece sets down inside that pocket. Then you run a metal rod through and you stick a cotter key in it. I don't know what happened with those rams, but it pulled one of those ramps up and out of that and kind of bent that rod a little bit. So that was a little scary to see. I don't know if maybe I came back a little too fast and I hit the brakes, or if that foot plate wasn't exactly level. You know, the piece that I put between the two ramps, if I have to use two ramps, and maybe that kind of shifted a little bit, and that maybe allowed that ramp to pull out a little bit. But that was a little scary. I need to keep a better eye on that. And
we were unloading in the dark.
I mean, yeah, it was dark.
It was ready to get off our
Yeah.
trailer.
Yep. So Lita went and got us some Dunkin' Donuts for breakfast again.
Yeah.
We don't have a Dunkin' Donuts, so when we can get it, we will burn ourselves out. You got us Dunkin' Donuts yesterday too, right?
Yes.
No, that was the day before.
Oh,
Was it the day before?
might have been.
When we went and seen your mom, right? And
That was the day before.
okay, so, but you got me a hot coffee too that I never got to drink. Was that yesterday?
That was yesterday.
Yeah, that was yesterday. And then when we met your mom,
We got Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts again. Yeah, so Lita got me a hot coffee yesterday. It was too hot for me to drink, so it sat in my cup holder for a little bit. And then we got out of the truck to do something, right? Came back and Mackie had ate my coffee cup and there was coffee everywhere. Oh, you found your Mac hat? Where was it?
In there.
Oh, so that wasn't mine.
I don't know who found it.
Oh, I see.
I just need to have them have it really anymore. I don't want to use that money.
Yeah. Yeah, if we find the other Mac hat, let me know. It's probably up in the winter clothes stuff.
Might be.
Yeah.
I have to go through the truck and get one.
Yeah, I mean, we got to start busting out our winter stuff for sure.
Well, our winter stuff's here.
I bought a boot dryer and a glove dryer. I don't know if I told you guys that. Is that thing like
Is it?
readily available, or is it a pain we're about to get to?
I can show the box.
Okay. I thought we'd have thrown the box away by now. Because I can't stand wet boots or wet gloves. And Walmart had this nice one that folds up. Yeah, here you go. It like folds down, so it like compacts into like a really small deal. And you can see they stuck a shoe on here, and it says it's for gloves and stuff.
Hey!
I've always wanted one, like when we were doing DirecTV and stuff, but this was like $37 at Walmart. Now, if I wanted to wait, I could have got it for like $26 from Amazon, but my boots were wet then. And before I bought this, if we were at home, I would just take Lita's hair dryer. It's like one of the cone-shaped ones, and just stick it down in my boot and walk away. Well, I stuck it down in my boot once and walked away too long and came back, and it's like all like melted and deformed. It still works, but it's not pretty anymore. It still works. So anyways, we have a boot dryer now, and I end up ordering my brother and his wife one for Christmas. So, but your guys's was $1,000, so don't be mad at me. All right, so I'm gonna let these windows defrost. And take a look around, make sure everything's good on the truck and the trailer, and we'll see you guys there. This is supposed to be like some hoses in some cages or something. Drainage pipe and cages. And the cages is the only reason I was like, okay, so I'm not gonna deal with these things like squishing and falling and all that. So, all right, see you guys then. So wherever we're picking this up at, they gave us a gate code. I'm not 100% sure this is the gate. Lita's gonna try that gate code. If that gate opens, and this is where we're going. What are my girls doing back there? Huh? What are you guys doing? How you guys doing back there? Ah. See if this thing works. Oh yeah, it's working. I like watching you run.
Why?
Oh, you know why. You know why. Because I can't. Yep, that's what he's loading up. All right, that's what we got so far. It's gonna be 2 of these pipes, and then they have this frame to hold the second pipe up top. So look at all these barnacles. When me and my brother used to go fishing down in Florida, we'd fish underneath the causeway. And we found that we've seen another guy, what he would do is he would take a big long scraper and he would scrape this off the concrete pillars, and it would just make the fish go crazy. And we would catch sheep's head. We never ate them. I don't know if he ever ate them. I don't like fish. I don't eat fish. But there's some of the funnest fish that I found to catch because they're kind of flat, and they would turn sideways and they would fight you like crazy. So I have to throw some bungees on this, huh? So we chain down the frame, and then we'll throw more straps over the next hose. He might need me to hold this here. Let me go help him with this hose.
What are you doing, Maggie? Seeing good? You're not eating coffee, are you?
Well, we've gone on down the road a little bit. We're in, I believe we're in Maryland now, at a little rest area, or a travel plaza, I should say. I couldn't show you guys because the camera died. That's what we ended up with. 2 big black pipes, huh? Look, it's got barnacles all over it.
This is a load of barnacles.
Supposed to weigh 30,000 pounds. It doesn't feel very heavy. So I'm not thinking that I need to get this thing weighed. But these guys will unload us Sunday too. So we're going to shoot down there today, get unloaded Sunday, and we will be we'll be good to go Monday morning. There's actually a load picking up where we're dropping off, but there's nobody answering, so not sure what's happening with that. Nobody likes to work on a Saturday, I guess. Anyways, I need to check all these straps, make sure we're still good. Oh yeah, we're good. Check my chains on the other side. I think I checked this chain, right? Yeah, that one's tight. So the guy's helper didn't show up this morning because he was sick. So I gave him a hand loading these. And he said, we're the first truck that's called him before like we're supposed to. And he said nobody's ever gotten out of their truck and helped them before, which technically isn't our job. But the faster he gets it loaded, the faster I get it out of there. So I don't mind helping. He's like, maybe you should talk to this broker and see if they'll pay you to come back and grab these other ones. I'm like, I bet they don't have as much money in this as they don't have enough money in this for me to come back. I'm like, plus I'm trying to get out of Jersey. He told me what he thought the broker made, which would have been $400 more than what he paid me. And then he ended up going in the office because he let us fill up our coffee cups in the office. And he's seen what that the broker's actually making, and the broker's only making $45 or $85 off of this. So everybody that thinks they're going to run out and grab their broker's license to cut the broker out, you guys need to remember, the brokers are cutting each other's throats, as well as the drivers are cutting each other's throats. So don't think just because you go out and get a broker's license, you're gonna make all this money too. So anyways, that's good. I'm freezing. I'm gonna get in the truck and wait on my coffee.
Chill out. Chill out. See anybody posted any new loads. Someone's just refreshing this one for me.
Yeah.
I'll go check it a little bit.
I didn't realize that's what you were doing.
Yeah. Said you wanted me to watch the load.
Well, I thought we were gonna watch it on your phone.
I can't do it on my phone.
Why?
Because my phone's not working. It keeps saying error 1. I can't get on it with my phone.
No vehicles over.
Oh.
Keep right, then enter the
You
tunnel.
stupid motherfucker. Dumb as shit. Pull in front of a semi-truck and stop in a toll booth. Like, what are you doing? Use right lane to tunnel. What? You guess I need to be in these right lanes.
Continue on 995.
It's like, how do I honk that horn?
Yeah.
That's not your horn, shithead.
Yeah, yours is on the steering wheel, you jerk. It's funny when people like look at the truck like.
Who's honking the horn?
I told the guy at the rental company next to us. It's like, yeah, that's my dog honking the horn. And it took him like a second. I was like, what? Yeah, my dog learned to honk the horn. He's like, that's funny. I said, yeah.
Hey! You better just be chewing on that fat butts.
Is this the same car that stopped in front of us? You're doing 40 and a 55, my guy. I don't care if you are lost, you need to drive. I think that's the same car. I think it just looks shiny in here. Some kind of church or something?
Probably. I've never seen that before.
Man, if only these cars knew how dangerous it was to cut in front of me, especially when everybody's slowing down. It's like, you just fucked me on 16 feet of my stopping distance.
I think they're gonna make it.
You could die for trying to get in front of me and save yourself 5 seconds. That is the worst time to cut in front of me, is when everybody's brake lights come on. Oh, this trailer's on fire. Hey, we got his truck disconnected though.
Yeah. Oh, it stinks.
That's crazy. Oh, I guess I need to turn the light on for it. Put the light on the camera. Woo! What's going on? So, we made it to North Carolina. We're about an hour from our drop. We got to looking on Trucker Path. There isn't really any spots to park over there. Now, they said we can unload this Sunday. Today's Saturday night, obviously. But we tried calling the people. It was like 4:30, 5 o'clock. We might have just waited too long to call them to see what time they start working. So what we'll probably do is just wake up tomorrow morning, give them a call. I was kind of looking like, well, you know, if they don't unload Sunday. I mean, so the broker told us that they unload on Sunday, and the guy where we picked up said, I'm pretty sure they work on Sunday and they'll unload you. So it would be great if we could get unloaded on Sunday and we could start off Monday fresh and new. So there's a pilot here that's about an hour away from our drop. We rolled through there, but we ultimately decided to come to the rest area. There wasn't really any grass at the pilot, and there was a couple of parking spots, but it was kind of a tight, it holds like 10 trucks, I think it says. And it was, the parking was a little tight, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna take credit for that. I'm gonna give that credit to Lita. Lita's like, you know what? Let's just go to the rest area. So I was like, I agree.
Look how easy it was.
Yeah, I mean, we just pulled right in. There's a bunch of spots here. There's a sign that says no overnight parking. Come on, really? You're gonna have semi-parking at a rest area and say no overnight parking? What do you think we're doing here? So anyways, tomorrow morning we'll wake up and we'll give them a ring. If they work tomorrow, then we'll bebop over there the extra hour. If not, we might still bebop that way. That way we can be ready to unload on Monday, maybe? What do you think, Mackie? Huh? Did you eat already? Did you even taste your food? She's such a good dog. I don't know if I told you guys. Oh no, I filmed it, huh? How I got her to attack snowballs now. She's freaking hilarious. And she's learned to honk the horn in the truck. It's so funny. We'll be like sitting out on the outside. Like when I was fueling up earlier, she was like honking the horn, beep, beep, beep. And everybody's looking around. You're a little shit, ain't you? Huh?
I don't know why you said she was a good dog.
I mean, she is a good dog. They're both good dogs. Huh, I'm glad we got you. I'm glad you got us.
Stop eating stuff.
Yeah, just stop eating stuff, you shithead. So, I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna eat anything. Are you hungry, babes? We had Fuddruckers for lunch. Pretty dang good burger. They do one of those egg burgers that I like. I like a fried egg on my burger. Did I pull up too far, you think? No, I think I'm alright. Anyways, we're gonna shut it down here. I'm gonna try to work on a video tonight, and depending on the internet, I don't know if I'll get it uploaded and ready for you guys tomorrow or what. It's 8:11 at night, so even if I busted one out and it uploaded quickly, I don't think I would post it tonight. All you guys are asleep. You're all sleepy. Of course, today is Saturday, so you guys are probably out like in the club partying, living it up. So, we'll see you guys in the morning.